What's happening, everyone? Shawk here, and check it out. In this video, we are going to take a look at the superstars of WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Thanks to the folks at 2K who provided me with some early access. We're going to go ahead and jump into the superstar menu now. Before we go too far, I do want to point out this is story mode, and in story mode, you're going to actually unlock a few characters, one of which is Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews, who I've already unlocked. There is also, looks like Bobby Lashley that you unlock in story mode, as well as Braun Strowman. There are also some generic characters and a couple female characters. So obviously I can't show them yet because there's 118 matches as part of story mode, but that's why those characters do not happen to be here. So here we are, and obviously to avoid copyright, I did not include the music, but if you're into it, the music will be playing in the background for each superstar, and each superstar has about 3 costumes. There are a couple that only have 2, but obviously here we have the Fiend Bray Wyatt. One thing I want to point out, I'm going to go to Triple H real quick. You can see that they come in actual packaging, like they're action figures, which I love and I really feel like fits the vibe of this game really well. So obviously we have Triple H right there, and I'm gonna do this. I promised my brother we were gonna unlock Aleister Black first, because he did a lot of the gameplay for me. So he costs 6,000, whatever their in-game earned currency is, or you can spend actual gold coins, which are paid currency with real money. Each character has multiple costumes, as you can see. There are big locks here since I don't have him unlocked, but this is apparently, let's unlock him. So right here, you can choose between how you do it, and right there.
Whoa, Aleister Black!
That is dope. So just like that, we now have Aleister Black unlocked. We chose him because he was only 6,000, and now you can actually see what his alternate skins look like, or alternate costumes, I should say. So you can buy those if you so choose. But yeah, we had to go with Aleister Black there. I would have chosen, I would have probably chosen Kevin Owens personally. So obviously here we have Bray Wyatt, different versions of him. Obviously the Fiend is the one that comes unlocked, and he's really sick. You've got the Undertaker, boom. And then you have an old school kind of throwback looking one. And then I think that's his Ministry of Darkness version, which is kind of cool. So yeah, the Undertaker. Next up we have Akira Tozawa. So a couple skins for him. We have Yokozuna, who has a couple different recolors. We have Dolph Ziggler. Some pretty cool outfits for him. You have, well, it's the big show. I definitely want that one right there the most. So you got Robert Roode. Glorious. Kofi Kingston. I've met Kofi Kingston at a Mortal Kombat reveal event. He is an awesome dude, and that is awesome. Definitely glad to have him. We have Randy Orton, the Viper. Some pretty cool stuff there. You got Roman Reigns there. And then I think what a lot of people kind of want to see him do right there, his OG costume. Got Shinsuke Nakamura. Love Shinsuke Nakamura. Got his kind of Michael Jackson look. I think that's from the NXT TakeOver New York. So that's pretty cool. You have Rey Mysterio Booyaka. So he always has some really cool options. So those are some good ones. Then you got Charlotte Flair. You have Liv Morgan. I like that one for her. That was pretty cool. Mandy Rose. Got Natalia. Stephanie McMahon. She only has 2 outfits. You have Nikki Bella. I'm assuming Brie must be one of the ones you unlock during the story. And I'm not sure who the other that's missing is. There's at least 2 females. I just haven't been able to get far enough with it. Obviously Beth Phoenix, Ricochet. Ooh, I may actually just, oh no, I already have him, never mind. So this is Bolo Reynolds. He's one of the characters that you unlock that's like a story mode character. And apparently he has 2 outfits, if you so desire. Next we have Baron Corbin. I'm not a fan of Baron Corbin, but there you go if you are. Got Apollo Crews. I am a fan of Apollo Crews. I think he's awesome. I'm glad to see him finally kind of get a good push. And I do have to say, he's one of the more annoying wrestlers I've had to fight in the ring. Big E. Mr. Langston over here. Of course, because he's locked, I can't really get a good look at what his other outfits look like. You've got Elias. I do not walk with Elias, but if you do, good for you. Andre the Giant. Finn Balor. Now, he was pretty tough to fight against as well. None of his, oh gosh, I'm blanking. My brother's gonna kill me. His alternate kind of version. I forget what they call him. I feel embarrassed, but anyway. Brock Lesnar. You know, some pretty iconic outfits. AJ Styles. He's very expensive. 1,200 or 12,000. That's a pretty cool suit. I think a lot of people are gonna like that one. Isn't that like what he debuted with at the Royal Rumble? No, I think he had blue at the Royal Rumble. Anyway, Jeff Hardy. That one's kind of cool. I think people are gonna like that. He's got one with the face paint. You got Cesaro. He was actually fairly cheap. Interesting that they went with that. Not. This is what I think of when I think of Cesaro. So anyway, you got Bryan Danielson. So, I like that one. I think that's what I'll go with him. You got our current champ, Drew McIntyre. Kalisto. Kevin Owens, who is probably actually the one that I really wanted to unlock. If I was to spend, but, you know, I promised my brother we'd get Aleister Black. The Demon, I think, is what I'm thinking of. Finn Balor. So you got Karl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who are not with the WWE anymore, unfortunately. They did just have their Talk Shopapalooza or something like that, which I did not watch all of. I saw some clips. They looked pretty hysterical. You have The Miz, who's not awesome. Another one that got away, Erick Rowan. The Demon, Finn Balor, that's what I was thinking of, the Demon. So Erick Rowan. That one actually looks kind of cool, but anyway, also gone. Samoa Joe, not gonna lie, I actually met Samoa Joe very, very briefly at the airport in Los Angeles, LAX. I was flying back from E3 2017, so was he. I think he was going to Houston because he was going to fight Brock Lesnar for the title. And as I was walking, I saw him and I was like, oh my God, it's Samoa Joe. I really wanted to get a selfie with him, but I also hear their stories all the time. My brother loves that Seth Rollins outfit, by the way. Anyway, back to my Samoa Joe story. My brother, or we hear all the time how they just hate being harassed at the airports. So I didn't want to be that guy. So I did kind of say to him, you know, hey man, beat Brock. And he kind of gave me a nice little wink. So that was really cool. Anyway, Xavier Woods, another wrestler that I've met. I met him at PAX East. I met him at Mortal Kombat. He's a good dude. I saw his panel at PAX East this year. So that was pretty cool. Up, up, down, down, for those of you that don't know. Sergeant Slaughter, man. Look at this. Sergeant Slaughter looks awesome. Like, I don't care. Like, I actually like his bald look because I just think it's funny. Like, it just looks so perfect for him. So, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I was at WrestleMania when he lost his belt to Stone Cold Steve Austin. And there he is right there. Jake the Snake Roberts. What else can you say? Jake the Snake. Looks like he's hopefully getting his life in order. All that good stuff. The Rock. This guy has transcended wrestling, and I kind of want that one right there to use. He is expensive though, 12,000. So, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think you might get these as part of the deluxe edition, and I'm up to shenanigans right now. My deluxe edition content isn't working, so these will probably be unlocked after midnight. But you got a couple of versions of Stone Cold. Mankind, I also met Mick Foley about a year or two ago, and he let me hold his title, which was awesome. Now look, Hulk Hogan, I'm not necessarily a big Hulk Hogan fan, but they really hit it out the park with him. Like, this is a pure action figure, like, perfection, and I think it really captures the essence of who he is really well. You got Carmella, who I believe is from my area. I believe she's from, like, Charlton, Massachusetts, or something like that, in the area anyway, which is kind of cool. Good for her. You got Alicia Fox. True story, for those of you that don't know, I went to high school with Damien Sandow. Good dude. Very good dude. Love to see him back in the WWE. I mean, he's doing good where he is, but I'd just love to see him back in the WWE. I know it was his dream. Bayley. She actually has 4 costumes. She's the only person that has 4 costumes. She's got some of her Hugger era costumes, and plus, I think that's what they were planning on, and then she just had this character shift, and they were able to get this one in there pretty quick. So, you've got Becky Lynch. Couple kind of classic Becky Lynch costumes, plus her The Man. You got Mickie James. Definitely going to be a WWE Hall of Famer someday. You got Naomi. She's got that glow. Got Nia Jax. Got Ronda Rousey, and let me tell you, she is rough. She's as difficult as you would expect her to be. I played against her in the demo, as you might have seen in one of my videos. Really tough to play against. Sasha Banks, this is the way. Looks like she's going to be playing Sabine Wren, potentially, in Star Wars, The Mandalorian. We know she's in The Mandalorian. We've got Nikki Cross. Got R-Truth. Lince Dorado. And we're back to Aleister Black. So there you go. Those are some of the characters. You know, I'm thinking about it, and who the 2 females must be Brie Bella as one of them, and the other one must be Alexa Bliss, I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. But I don't see Alexa Bliss here either. And I know that both Bella twins are supposed to be in it. So yeah. I wish there was a way to only show like one you have locked. Actually, let's do this. Plot filter. Who can I buy for 3,000? Is it worth it? You know, honestly, I would do it just for the video, but I want to save my points and unlock Samoa Joe. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Samoa Joe, or maybe I'll save him even more and unlock Kevin Owens. So in any event, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see ya.